What is going on, guys? It is Marksman here, and I have your daily dose of Search and Destroy. And this is for the Search and Destroy Elite Channel Challenge. And that's enough energy for the rest of the commentary. Yeah. So this is the Pick a Weapon Challenge, where you guys choose a weapon, and I use it and get a gameplay with it. And, of course, you guys chose one of the worst weapons in the game to start off with, the silenced M1216. The M1216 by itself with like long barrel laser is a really good weapon. I love it. It's so fun to use. Unfortunately, with a silencer, it reduces the range to about 3 feet, and it really becomes useless. So when I'm using this, I have triple attachment because I think that's important. My gun is already as bad as it could possibly get with a silencer on it, so I figure I need all the attachments or anything else I can get on it to make it better. So I went with, what was it here? Laser sight and extended mags. And that's because, you know, sometimes silencers just do not kill people as quick as you'd like, and at the same time, laser is pretty helpful for killing guys close range when you're just going to open sight. I do love to aim down sight with almost every weapon, but this shotgun, I felt pretty confident open sighting because, you know, it has 4 shots, and I can hit at least 3 of them to get kills usually. Sometimes it does take all 4, you know, it depends on the distance. But I'm only using 2 perks, though, Extreme Conditioning and Dexterity. I figured it was more important to keep my 1 stun and 1 grenade to get a kill here and there if there's a really long distance. I do not have a secondary because when you guys suggest a weapon, I'm pretty much specifically trying to only use that weapon as much as possible. And I'm running the UAV Hellstorm and Lightning Strike. So I took off lightweight, took off toughness. Toughness obviously really isn't needed for this gun. Lightweight, I would say it's helpful, but it's not as helpful as having dexterity, pulling the gun up quicker, and being able to vault over things quicker. That is extremely helpful for shotguns. Trust me, if you haven't done it, that is a lot of the times why you probably die to shotguns. And then they're running at you, and all of a sudden their gun's up and they shoot you, and you're like, what the fuck just happened? It's dexterity. That is what happened. And it's annoying, but it's a really good perk in this game, and a lot of people use it. See? That is the importance of it. Now right here you can see, like, look how close that guy was, and I still couldn't get the kill. But that's about the distance you'll see from me get kills from right there, that last dude. About 6 feet max, and I have to hit 3 out of the 4 shots usually. And I'm not really sure why I got this gameplay on Yemen. Yemen is an okay map, but it's really, really, really easy to shut down the defensive rush. Or I'm sorry, the offensive rush. The offensive rush is pretty hard to do because you can either run the back alley on the other side of B, which I usually snipe on. You can run straight down like we did last round, or you can run over here on the right side. And almost all of these can be countered just by someone sitting on one little corner holding left trigger. Now, you could say that about every rush, guaranteed. But most of all the other rushes, or a lot of the other rushes, I can't talk, can kind of be helped by a stun grenade or grenade. Where on this map, it's almost impossible. Literally, you cannot physically possibly stun and grenade all the possible spots that they could sit at and cover the rush route from. And that's the problem with it, you know. I should have pinged my lightning strike right here. I was being stupid. I heard him though, so this was sound whoring. So that's why Yemen can be really difficult. But when you find people that don't cover all the routes very well, you can rush on an offense and you can absolutely demolish the other team. Because when you run on offense, this map is very, 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 very good for pushing through and flanking. And if they let you through, it can almost automatically mean you're going to get the win, as long as it's a decent player that got through. So that's why it's really good and really important to stop the offensive rush early on. Because you have, in this game a lot, you'll see me just run right through and I kind of just start shooting them in the back and flanking them. Unfortunately, on defense, it doesn't have the same aspect. There are a few routes you can take, but they're limited. There's like 2 that I can count that work on a decent amount of time, but you don't take them very often. This is one of them. I did this because I wanted to get in close inside church, but then my friend over here, my team, decided to just shoot someone and be very loud. Unfortunately, he kind of got one of the kills I'd like, but I still got a few here, which helped out. And I'm gonna say, like, probably one of the better shotguns is, you know, first off, the Remington is great, and I would put this one above any of the others. The S12 is good, but I like the fact that this one is consistent. The S12 can be pretty inconsistent, and the KSG is great if you can aim and hit every shot, but the KSG seems more like a connection gun, you know? If you don't have a 4-bar, it seems like you're just going to get a hit marker all the time with it, or it doesn't even hit them at all, and it's really annoying. So I would prefer the automatic over the rest of the shotguns. So it was a great gun to use when I first started using it. A lot of fun. I think I have a 5 KD with it still because I just loved using the gun. It was fun to play around with. But let's go over the rules really quick because this gameplay is wrapping up. I didn't mention this was an 18-2 though. An 18-2 on Yemen. And the rules. Yeah, so we kind of changed those. Last time I told people just pick the weapon and I'll use attachments and get a gameplay with it. To be honest, after using this gun without silencer, I could easily do that every time with any weapon, I think. So we're going to change that. We're going to allow you guys to pick my gun and the attachments for it, or at least an attachment. God, this is going to regret this. I know it, but yeah. So you guys are free to pick whatever weapon you want. Like I know I don't like the S12 a lot, but people wanted me to use it. I've been using it lately. It's better with a silencer, actually. It's not too bad. But like for example, you could say S12 silencer or S12 silencer red dot. You know, whatever. You can pick any attachments. I'll use all of them. Whatever. Your guys' choice. And whatever, I guess, comment, you leave it in the comments. Whatever comment for the gun/attachments gets voted up most in the first day, I'll end up using that and upload it as the next gameplay. And that's how it's gonna work. I know I'll be stressed. I know it's gonna be annoying, but it does make the game a little bit more fun. I had a lot of fun while using the shotgun. Like I don't know why, but it was a lot of fun. If you haven't used it, I suggest you do. I would not suggest silencer. I would say long barrel laser would be your best bet to get some kills and to have some fun with it. But that about wraps up the video. I think I find the last guy back in their spawn camping because that's obviously what great players do these days. Do not do that, please. Don't. I lied. It's completely wrong. Don't. Just run around, play the game. You'll get better. That's how it works. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Comment, rate, and subscribe if you'd like. And do not forget to leave a comment with your gun/attachment suggestion. But that's it for me, and make sure to keep on gaming.
Smoking that hookah up there. Dude.
Way to take it to him. Good win.
I bet. Put some of that good tobacco in there, if you know what I'm saying.
Tobacco is.